Hello everyone, welcome back to Create. This time Create Aeronautics, a great new mod that just came out a few days ago and every YouTubers have come to test it. However, me and my friends are not like all the YouTubers. We've done tons of tests, break the entire physics of the mod and found an insane amount of bugs. So today's video is going to be a short one where I'm just going to show you everything I've discovered in the mod. First off, item duping. This one is insanely easy to get. I don't even know how the developer managed to get past it. You probably know that in Minecraft, some blocks need to have another block to place on. If this block gets destroyed, the item will drop. And Create is no exception. However, if you place a block and make it whoa. What the hell happened? So as I was saying, when you place a torch on blocks, even if they're not glue, Create have made so that will still come in the contraption. And because of this, you might think that Create Aeronautic don't have the same problem, and the item will stay glued to it. Well, yes, and at the same time, no. You're probably wondering what I mean by this. I have no idea how the developer managed to get past this. It's super easy to make. You can literally duplicate any block that need another one to be supported. Since we're playing Create, we can literally automate this thing. Okay, one glitch done. Let's continue. Okay, let's imagine you build a boat. So you give it physics, and then you place it into the water. No problem. As you can see, there's a bit of water going through, but the thing floats. But since we're in Minecraft, why not make the boat in the water? What could possibly go wrong? Oh. That's not supposed to happen. I mean, to be fair, on this one, it's not developers' fault. Minecraft just have no water physics whatsoever. And talking about water, giving physics to block do not update the other blocks. Which mean you can do this. Now something might come out to your mind, but we can place water on stuff. So if we build physics object, and then place water on it, will it like flow up when we turn it around? No, it doesn't flow at all. In fact, it doesn't even create new source. But how can we get Sim Engine on physics object, you may ask? Well, when I say that water doesn't float, I lied, because water can float, but only if there is block around it. Here's water will not float, but the more I close the area, the more the water can float. And thus, we can have water source. You just have to close it. Another fun thing is, once you break every single block of a physics object, water just go away. Instantly gone. Something else you could do using the physics is get yourself this form right here. Normally it's impossible because the second you break, the block gets updated. And outside of the schema canon, there is no easy way to stop a block from getting updated. But now that we get this, we can do any update suppression using Create Aeronautics. Now this next bug, you've probably already seen it because it became very popular on YouTube. All it does is simply completely break the laws of physics. You see, when you try to use slime ball to glue two objects together, you can only do it if they are in physics state. But when you do it, it's just kinda boring. And if you try to break two blocks that are on the same simulated contraption, it will just refuse to do it. However, the swivel bearing allow you to create two different contraptions while they are placed on the same contraption. And this result in nothing because I didn't activate it, but this result in this. Goodbye. Now, if this bug is so famous, why am I talking about it? Because I found another one. Here, come back here, I show you. You see, when you do the bug, you get weird things where physics doesn't work anymore. But what happens if you deactivate the bearing? Take up duplicated. What happens if I do it again? And what the hell? Okay, let's retry this. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted. You see, every time I deactivate it, it get kind of duplicated and also go in this direction for some reason. And the distance they go is also duplicated. I did try placing a seat on this block to see where the thing would go, but most of the time it would just dismount you because it's too fast. Yeah. Duplicate distance every time, and I have no idea where he is, and I have no idea where I come from. I come from here, okay. Oh! Hello? Okay, don't know what I did, my computer is starting to burn. Maybe I load too much junk with my glitch. Let's lower this up. Okay, so that's one more major glitch, but there's still one more thing we can do with the swivel bearing. If I make a much larger platform, you know what, I'm just going to use a command. Yeah, I won't make it too big, I don't want my computer to crash. So, got ourselves a big bowl, now we're going to do this, this, and we're going to place blocks all around them, activate all of them, and glue them to each other. Slowly but surely, completely breaking the game. And now, watch what happens if I deactivate one of them. Or two. Or three. Or more. It's completely broken. Goodbye. Oh, just safety measure. Don't do this with something too big, because you see all of these little blocks right here, they all have physics. They all have their own physics. And if you do this with an enormous island, for example, absolutely not something I've done before, it will completely corrupt the chunk around it. It's gone. It's fucking, it's gone. It's gone. Why? Oh, it's here again. Oh no! Oh no! I broke it too much. Oh, it's even further than when I did it the first time. Oh no! So let's get a bit more serious now. Let's imagine you've done this on a map and now it's completely lagging, or you just want to clean any physics props. Well, you can use command and command blocks. As far as I know, Create Aeronautics don't add any command to Minecraft, but the mod Sable that adds the physics to blocks does. And one good command we could use would be, in this situation, remove, and we could just choose all of them. There we go. Ah! Boom. All clean. Another command very good to know is if you lost a physics object for some reason, oops, my bad, you can easily re-teleport it to you. One good thing to know is physics don't load chunk, which means that the ball I just launched is somewhere around here. Just, if you try to get it by yourself, every time you're going to load chunk, it's just going to continue to launch itself forward. So you're never going to get it. But if we use a command, we can say something like teleport the latest sublevel. So it's the last one you've created. And we're going to give the position of the command block itself like this. And we're going to spawn it 20 block search block about the command block so it doesn't get stuck inside. Then we're just going to put it chain, always active, repeat, always active. So now, the second I will load it, it will teleport back to the command block. Now, the command block is not loaded. It's not. Let's redo this again. How could we get the command block to come with us? Yeah, that's right. So give physics to command block. That's not a problem. Normally we should be able to use this command and give this command block physics. I mean, if you have access to command block, you probably have access to command too, or this will be useless. Now we set the command block to always active, and normally, oh, it's heavy. What the hell? Oh, wow. Oh my god. It's super heavy. Then glitch it by changing. Oh yes. Oh my god, it's completely corrupt. Oh shit. I think I found a new bug by mistake. Oh well, here goes my word. Yeah, it's stuck on saving. I didn't want it to do this. Just to be this is not scripted. I have no idea how I did this. Well, one more thing to not do. Do not modify command block when they're giving physics. That's a bad idea. Okay, let me reset this real quick. Okay, good news. The word is not completely deleted. Bad news, the command block was still here, so it crashed my computer once more. At this time, I had the time to destroy it before it does anything. So, if you want to use my technique, do not modify the command block once you've given physics. Or don't do it at all, okay? Forgot the ball. Let's get to something else. Okay, this one is going to be crazy too, and all you need is 2 docking connector and 1 swivel bearing, as well as block and redstone, but you can get this easy. Okay, now they are connected, so that means that if I move them, yeah, they won't budge. But, of course, if I added this block right here, is to do this. Hang on, it's not working. Oh yeah, it's a normal create. Okay, never mind. It's even easier, just need a normal mechanical bearing. Now, if I place you behind, the second I will give power to this thing, it should start flying off. Oh, okay. Yep, there we go. Now, the 2 are separated, right? But technically, they are still connected. You see that this one is connected, this one too. So every time I stop the rotation, they both teleport back. And if I get one more docking station on the ground here, for example, and I place this one here, this one is now stable. Or you could directly place it on the ground as well to probably work. Yeah, it does work. Kind of stuff. Anyway, now you technically have a teleporter. So if I place a seat on this and I go somewhere else, not too far, or it will not generate, when I go back on ground, if I sit and stop it. Oh, okay. Where am I? Oh! Okay, place it in the air and you should be safe. No? Oh, it's gone. Let's try this one again, but this time let's go outside of generated shock. Okay, this should be good. Let's teleport you back. Really, if this work, I don't know. There's no way. There's no possible way. Let me try this way further. I know he could teleport you. I didn't even thought that he could teleport you on non-generated chunk. Try again. Wow. It dismounted me, but it still teleported me. That's insane. It's not even docked anymore. It's broken. Well, we got so far a duplication glitch, teleportation glitch. I think this is enough. It's still teleported. Oh, wow. Well, I mean, do I even need to continue making this video? Let's play with ropes. Let's connect two ropes together. Yay! Now let's get physics to this block. Wow! Physics! And let's try to push the block away. This looks completely normal. Let's still use a wrench on this. It looked like there's no problem. Well, if it's working with no issue, that means that I didn't push it away enough. Right? Oh no! I did push it enough. Hello? You good? Well, I managed to break it in record times. I leave you alone, buddy. Okay, let's try this again. But this time, let's try to push it the furthest we can. Let's see where I am right now. Okay, can I go in more? Yes, I can. I think this is the max. Yep. Let's see. Okay, can I still wrench this? Oh, this is bad. Let's go. Yeah, there's no problem at all. Now what happens if I unlock it? Ah, I think the rope is in the wall. Okay. Well, I guess you'd never get to this point in survival, so it's not going to be a problem. Rope stuck in buildings. Anyways, that's all I got. That's almost the end of the video. I mean, I told you it was going to be a short one. But just before I go, I just wanted to give you two last tips. Let's get into my balloon. Imagine, or don't if you already do, but if you have a world that have tons of physical contraption and you want to teleport a specific one, the best way to do this is every time you create a contraption, name it. You can use the nameplate to do so. Once named, you could also destroy it, and the name will still be attribute to the contraption. And now, if I want to get the specific contraption to me, I can do the following command. Sam, teleport all of them, but we're only going to select the ones that have name, where, well, the names that you give to your balloon, or any contraption. Then you're going to teleport it to yourself, probably 15 blocks above, so it doesn't crush you, and there you go. You just teleport it back, your contraption. Last thing for the video, I promise. Let's imagine you want to bomb some innocent villager, but using a flint and steel might not result to the TNT always ending up on the floor. Here, I'm not very high, but if I was a lot higher in the air, I wouldn't have hit the floor. A second way to use this is simply by giving physics to the TNT. This way, it will only explode when on contact with the floor. And you've seen you don't even need to use a physics assembler, which would be impossible anyway because it's already given physics since you placed it on your balloon. But simply placing it and then destroying the blocks that connect to it will drop it. But how could we do it the easiest way and automate it? Well, our good friend the docking connector is going to be the best for the situation because it can extend the two block and then unextend it, thus making it that you can disconnect the block of TNT via redstone. Now you might think we could use piston, but for once they will break any item that require another block to be placed. And on top of this, if the piston pushes TNT to a position will be disconnected, we'll just despawn the TNT, literally. Don't use piston. However, our good friend's docking connector allow us to place TNT nicely and drop it. Nice. The first step to automate this is by using a deployer that will place a TNT. And if you're wondering how we can fly, that's because the deployer managed to place it, probably because the hitbox was connected to it. But disconnecting the doctor will indeed drop the TNT. And here is the final design. Step 2 of automation is to automate dropping of the TNT. Because we're playing, well, create aeronautic, we're of course going to use some blocks of it. Laser pointer and laser sensor are going to be the best to detect when the block is, well, not in front of it. Then we're just going to be using a pulse extender, reverse original signal, and normally now it should be automated, maybe by making it a little longer. There we go. No. Okay. Don't revert the sender. There we go. You can even place 2 TNT at the same time. Double the tension. I think at some point TNT will glitch out and go through the floor and also not blow. Yep, there we go. So at this point you should just stop the machine. It's still pretty high up. Pretty sure it will destroy anything in its path. Well, anyway, that's the end of the video. Told you it was a short one, but nonetheless, it was very funny. And I just wanted to remind you once again, duplication glitch might not be good for survival, but teleportation, I don't know. Could be fun to set up a way to teleport around your world using the glitch. Outside of this, you do whatever the hell you want. This probably will get patched soon if they do an update. But yeah. Anyway, I'm done for today. See you later.